Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Friday. The air quality looks better. The sun is shining. I'm actually going to go outside and take a walk today. I'm ready to be outside. So thank you for all of your prayers and positive thoughts that you sent our way. Yeah, that was really interesting to have your air quality like not there, to have your son um, in this like shadow. One of the people actually commented, I don't even remember where they commented this on, but it was like, who put the 1950s filter on our life, right? Because it really did. I remember that first day I went out, 3 days ago, and everything just had this like haze of like orange, and it reminded me of like looking at like a 1950s picture, and I was like, wow, that's like really appropriate. So thank you. It looks like things are moving in a positive direction as far as our air quality and health. So thank you for that. I just want to thank everybody who's been reaching out and thanking me for the work that I do. That's really heartfelt and makes me emotional, that I'm being seen and that what I'm doing is valuable, I guess, to know that you're valued. Like that's humbling. So I'm really excited about that. So stay tuned. We got more good stuff coming. If you didn't get a chance to check out my consciousness conversation on survival mode yesterday, please take a look at that. It's on my YouTube channel in the playlist, Consciousness Conversation. That playlist, at least for myself, is like backwards. So all the more recent ones are at the bottom. So I think you can actually go and hit the three dots and you can change how you see the playlist. So if you're feeling like you're not seeing the most recent one, it's probably at the bottom. Just a little FYI. So I did get a new deck yesterday, Star Codes Astro Oracle by Heather Roan Robbins. I actually posted in my group the pick a card with her cards because they're beautiful, and I really, really like them. So I'm going to show you the one I picked for today, which I actually already have revealed in the reel. So if you're not someone that watches reels, I'm actually going to be trying to do more of like a daily card in the reels. So whether I show the card or just the message of the card, it's there. It's also in the reels on my YouTube. So we got a lot of good things going on. So if you've not liked my page on Facebook, please do that. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do that. Yeah, we got a lot of good things going on. So I'm starting to put information in the places that I feel like people are utilizing it the best. Kind of looking at like the breakdown of like who's watching what and where, kind of a thing, right? Trying to be working smarter, not harder, kind of a thing. I think for a long time I just worked really hard, but now I'm trying to work smarter because my schedule is getting it's growing, right? Like people are booking me during the day, so I don't have the time that I used to have to just, be willy-nilly here and there. Now I need to be more intentional about how I'm working. So smarter, not harder. So yeah, if you've not followed me on the different platforms, Instagram, I've been doing reels. I do yeah, so it's all been, so Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube really are the three places other than my website to really follow me. So those links are in the description box for this video if you've not done that. Check those out, especially if you're someone that's like on a budget, right? And you're just looking for support that is free, like the free content, please take it. That's why it's there. And also my blogs. If you have not watched my blogs, please do. And then if you're not a reader, which I get it, that's when you want to go to my YouTube channel and watch the Consciousness Conversations videos, because a lot of those consciousness conversations, those ideas either came from the blog or the blog happened because of the conversation. So they're very closely aligned. So if you're not a reader, I get it. It's okay. And you're more of like a video watcher, especially if you're someone like I've been watching videos and like really, so like when I'm doing the dishes, I'll listen to a blog or a podcast. when I'm putting my makeup on in the morning, when I'm, just doing those things where you've got that time. And so I'm laying in bed, just getting ready to go to sleep. I'll listen to like inspirational videos or things. So yeah, utilize your time smarter, not harder is what my new mantra is. Smarter, not harder. So, for those of you who saw the announcement, I will be in an academy on Friday the 23rd, speaking at 7 p.m. So I will link that information. We're supposed to be getting the information about that today or tomorrow. So I will totally get that all out to you. Those of you who have reached out and said, hey, what's the information? Thank you for that. Again, sweet, humbling that you want my information, right? This is all really, really, really special to me. And those of you who's been on my daily guidance videos, who've been in my community, who've been here for the past couple of years, I thank you, thank you, thank you. So we got a lot of good stuff going on. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay posted. Yeah. Okay. So is there anything else? Fridays, I do post in my group, the pick a card. So that is there. What else? I do have packages for IET, so take a look at that if you're ready to start an IET journey. Yeah. I had a thought this morning, and I think like there might be a new blog coming out. I don't know if I'll do that today or maybe later. I got to get out of this chair. I've been in this chair a lot this week. I took a class this week, so I've been in this chair a lot. So yeah, I got to get out and get moving, and I think that'll get the juices flowing again, right? So we'll do that today. Good morning, Karen. Good morning. All right, so the card that came out for the overarching message today was tension. So what the book says is working with people who have diverse mindsets, skills, and backgrounds can be challenging, but in the long run, these collaborations prove most productive and enriching. Find points of ease, the few things everybody agrees on already, and build out from there. Honor difference and expand. Let this situation become a mandala created by the interlacing elements that at first glance may not look like they go together. These apparently clashing pieces can round each other out and create a beautiful symbol of wholeness. Take this image into your psyche and use it as a pattern for interaction. These tense aspects take work, but don't avoid it. If you take a hatching baby bird out of its egg so it doesn't have to struggle, it won't build the strength needed to survive. A butterfly needs to struggle coming out of the cocoon in order to have circulation in its wings to fly. This situation builds your strength. Get ready to fly. So this is a workout of body, mind, of spirit, and workouts can be tiring. So whatever the challenge is, whatever your current challenge is, this is a workout of body, mind, or spirit, and workouts can be challenging. The gift is take this opportunity to build strength and learn to reconcile the conflicts within. When we can resolve internal conflicts, it is easier to resolve external ones. So there it is. So where are you having internal conflicts? That would be the question to ask yourself today. Where is it that you're struggling internally? Because it is totally impacting your external. And so when you reconcile your internal, that's when your external shifts, right? So where's the tension on the internal? That's what I would, ask yourself today. So, Karen, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And welcome, Skylar. Good morning. All right. So let's see where Spirit wants to take this. And one card already flipped out. So I'm going to ask you to take a nice deep breath with me. You ground your energy into Mother Gaia. Feel those roots coming out from the bottom of your feet. Yeah. All the way down into the center of Mother Gaia. Feel connection, feel supported, feel grounded. Feel at peace. Feel at peace. Because a lot of you, or all of us, have been working really hard. We've been working really hard. We've been, whether we've, again, an internal struggle or an external struggle, we've been working very hard. And some of us have been working really hard just to push it down. Some of us have been working really hard just to keep it at bay. And that's what I feel like is coming up today. Something is going to come up and kind of hit you in the face today, whether it's physical or mental or emotional or spiritual, right? Because you've been distracting yourself with other things, whether it's other problems, other people, social media, regular media, just not really looking at what you need to look at. And so it's coming up. Again, it's coming up. It's hitting you in the face. It's becoming a conflict of some sort. So whatever you're not looking at, whatever you've not been looking at, whatever you've not been paying attention to, whoever, right? For some of you, this will be a person, right? You've been putting them off. You've been telling them I'll get back to you, or you've just been ignoring them, right? Yeah, that's going to come up because this is a karmic situation. This is something that is a pattern, right? Maybe this is the pattern of how you deal with conflict. You just put it off, right? But your ability to not see something, your ability to keep yourself in the dark, right, is the thing that's coming up to needing to be transformed. So whatever the conflict is, whatever the tension is, internal or external, or both, because again, your internal reflects your external and vice versa, right? So what is the tension coming up today? Good morning, Cynthia. Because today there's something coming up that you absolutely have to face, look at, transform. It's not going away. It hasn't gone away. And you don't have to do it alone. Spirit is coming in to say, hey, we're here to help you. We're here to give you the knowingness. We're here to give you the sign or symbol, right? We're here to work with you, your higher self, your guardian angel, God, goddess. But you have to open your eyes. You have to take down the mask. You have to be vulnerable on some level, right? Put down the swords. Be vulnerable. Because Spirit is bringing you the answer. Spirit is bringing you the answer. Leading you to stability. Leading you to what it is you do want. Leading you to abundance. Happiness. But right now you're holding it off. You're holding it off. You're holding off the communication. You're holding off the knowingness. You're holding off the what they want to bring to you, the resource, right? Because you're afraid to be vulnerable. Because of that old conditioning, that old pattern, that old way of being and doing. You can't get here until you resolve this on some level today. So it being vulnerable, and it might even just be vulnerable with yourself. What are you not willing to look at within yourself? What's that thing that keeps coming up, that keeps creating a problem for you because you keep pushing it away or pushing it down? What is the tension it keeps creating? And then go in that direction of figuring it out. Yeah. Putting down the sword, putting down the conflict, the internal conflict. This is mental, right? This is, you keep thinking things are going to be worst case scenario. You keep thinking you've got to put up your armor, right? And Spirit's like, no, you've got to put it down. You've got to put it down, and you've got to allow us to come in and bring to you what it is you're wanting to help you with this situation. But we can't do that. We can't do that until you embody your power, your ability to be vulnerable. It's a strength. It is a strength when you can be vulnerable, especially with yourself, and be like, I keep making the same decision, expecting a different result. Not going to happen. I keep not attending to that problem, and it keeps popping back up. It's not going to go away. This honestly, guys, was why I had the disappointment earlier this week. There was a part of me that knew that wasn't going to go well because it was a situation of a problem that I've had to deal with for a very long time. But I thought this time, I don't know, but I wasn't dealing with it, and now I have to. Right now, I have to. And if I've in sometimes in dealing with it, you just have to accept the consequence of your action, right? You have to accept the consequence. But when you do, that's when you get the stability. That's when you get the resource. That's when you get the happiness. That's when you get what it is you're looking for. So the high priestess is coming in today. The high priestess wears a triple crown and a necklace of amber and jet stones to denote her rank. Amber increases mental power and jet enhances psychic abilities, both important qualities for the high priestess. In her hands, she holds a scroll for knowledge and blooming sage, which represents wisdom. The pomegranates are sacred to the goddess Persephone, and they signify royalty and elegance. The young black cat, the classic witch's familiar, represents the feminine mysteries of the craft. When this card appears in a reading, it often marks a time of initiation and learning. The maiden goddess is challenging you. Be wise and listen to her words of wisdom. This card is a reminder to quietly and calmly seek knowledge and look within. Use your intuition and trust your instincts. This is not the time to let your emotions rule you. Instead, it is an opportunity for growth and a chance to gain real insight and understanding. The high priestess teaches you to be strong, wise, and steady. She quietly shows you that in order to attain real wisdom, you must remember to always work your magic thoughtfully and from a place of neutrality. It's time. It's time to step into your power. It's time to become vulnerable. It's time to learn what you need to learn and put those lessons to practice. It's time to step out of the old cycle, the old pattern, the old energy, and into the new. 2 cards of intuition today. You have everything you need within inside of you, but you've got to get quiet and you've got to be able to trust and act on what they're bringing you. And so that is going to take resolving that inner conflict. Resolving that inner conflict. All right, let's get some support. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning, Ashika. I'm good. All right, what is the help? What is the help? And this is why. It's time for you to do manifestation. It's time for you to manifest your support. It's time for you to manifest your resource. It's time for you to manifest the opportunity, the right people. It's time for manifestation to show up. But you have to meet it. You have to rise to it. Getting into gratitude. Getting clear about what is holding you back. Be vulnerable with yourself. Where are you holding yourself back? Where are you getting in your own way? The real I did today was all about self-harm, right? Where are you harming yourself by not allowing yourself to get clear about where you're self-sabotaging, right? Internally and externally. Where are you really hurting yourself? Do you need professional help? Because it's time to manifest, and you can't if you're staying in that bog of pit of murky muck of I'm not good enough, I don't deserve, I'm unlovable, I'm angry, I'm resentful, I always get betrayed, I always get abandoned, victimization, it's never me. It's time to get out of that. Spirit is here to say, we are supporting you and we're bringing you what you need, but you've got to meet us. Energetically, you've got to meet us. So getting into manifestation, raising your vibrational frequency, feeling grateful, feeling compassion, even if it's for yourself, allowing the joy to come in. Watch a child play and enjoy it. Watch that innocence. Feel it. Raise your vibrational frequency because it's time for you to manifest all of the blessings. Open up your hands and receive in all the blessings, the support. Yeah, Karen, you got to let go of that feeling. You can see that that's how they feel, but you don't have to internalize it. You got to put up a boundary, honey, an energetic boundary of that's your stuff, not mine. I know I'm a good person. Because it's time to manifest. Yeah. So clear, cancel, and release anything that's coming at you that's not yours, that you don't accept, or any way in which you may feel you've put out a vibration or a frequency that doesn't really match you, might have been in the moment, right? Yeah, Cynthia, by going within, I begin to feel the love from, yeah. So clear, cancel, release anything coming at you that you are not accepting from others or from yourself. And I feel like we need to read this because I think that this will be very helpful to those of you who are really struggling in raising your frequency. You are being guided to clear your life of energy of any negative or challenging people, situations, or events. It's time to release any old ideas, negative thought patterns, or even sarcastic comments you may be using to put yourself down. Angel wisdom wants you to recognize and realize the power of your words, thoughts, and intentions. If you are saying something even jokingly about yourself that might have a negative effect on you or express something you wish wasn't real, you're being encouraged to be more loving toward yourself. Angels are guiding you to clear, cancel, and release anything you no longer want or need in order to make more room for love, positivity, and peace. Whenever you have a negative thought or say something you wish you hadn't, you have the capacity to remove that idea or energy from your own energy by saying the powerful affirmation, clear, cancel, release. Angels are ready and willing to help you clear anything that could be standing between you and inner peace. When you draw this card, you are also being encouraged to clear any clutter from your life. If there is dust building up or stuff accumulating in your home, office, car, or anywhere else you spend time, clear it now. When you clear physical space, you clear psychic space. Making these simple changes will clear your energy and open you up to experiencing a sense of clarity and freedom. Yeah. It's time. It's time. Yep. There it is. Vulnerability and freedom. Clear, cancel, release anything that doesn't serve you, because it's time for you to be safe being vulnerable, especially with yourself, and creating the freedom in your life to have what it is you want. Getting out of anybody else's expectations, getting out of societal expectations, living your life authentically for you, grabbing the ring of success, grabbing the star, grabbing what it is you want, not holding yourself back because of anything that's weighing you down. It's time. Roddy, what you should understand by saying 1111 is Spirit is saying we're here supporting you, that you're not alone. And so whatever the personal problems are, whatever the trouble that you're experiencing in your personal life is, they want you to know you're not going through it alone. It reminds me of that poem, Footprints in the Sand, that those footprints of Jesus walking side by side you and then going into one set where you think he's left you. He's carrying you. Those are his footprints still in the sand. So that's what you to take that, honey. You're welcome. You're welcome. Pray. Invoke. They're there. They're there to help you. Yeah. When you're seeing angel numbers, that's a real clear sign that your angels are around you. So you can start invoking them. You can start setting intentions for them to come in and help you. But definitely starting to work with them is very, very important. It's talking to them, praying to them. Yeah, using your gratitude journal. They're there. They're ready. Oh, good morning, Lisa. Thank you. All right, guys. It's Friday. It's Friday. Have a beautiful rest of your day. If you work a traditional work week, you're almost there. You've just got about 6 hours to go. So, sending you lots of love. And if you want to work with me, if you're ready to release some of the weight on your heart or your shoulders, check out my integrated energy therapy on my website, guidance311.com. And don't forget there's packages. So when you go to book your session, hit packages to see what those packages are, because there's deep savings there. And so if you're someone that's really committed to changing your life and manifesting your dreams, grab a 3 or 6 month or a year package to deep dive into raising your vibrational frequency so that you can start living authentically, living in love. Yeah. Namaste. Awesome, Lisa. So yes, work with me if you're ready. It's all there on my website, and I am here ready to work with you in whatever part of your journey you're on or whatever intention you want to set, whether it's realizing a dream or it's just healing from what you've been through, whatever it is. But it's time. If you're seeing me, it's time. It's time for you to start realizing your manifestations. It's time for you to step into your power. It's time for you to be the light that you came into this world to be. And if you need help shining that light, that is what integrated energy therapy can help you do. Working with the 9 vibrational frequencies of the angels. At a very early age, I was taught that emotionally and physically, I had no one I could count on, really. And it took a lot of healing to get to a place of feeling empowered and feeling safe and stable. And it was through my IET journey that I was really able to firmly plant myself into manifestation, realizing my dreams, feeling empowered in a way that I could achieve what I wanted in my life, and being able to help all of you. So if you're ready to take the next step, partner with me and the angels, and we're ready. All right, guys, have a beautiful rest of your day, and we'll talk soon.